Missing the beach. Yeah, I can imagine. Okay, well, we have some questions that people have sent in, but Trey, you're the only one attending live right now, so if you want to take advantage of this fact, we can certainly have a conversation about something. If you're, I don't know where you are with MemberMouse, if you're a prospect or if you signed up just getting started, but if you have certain questions, something you'd like to have a conversation about, I can unmute your mic and we can talk about that. But at this point, I'll just answer these open questions. So this one's from Arnaud. He says, I'm looking to send the coupon variable to a subscription page, etc.com/page ?coupon equals whatever, so that when the user clicks on the formula, they choose, so that when the user clicks on the formula they choose, it is sent to the checkout page. Is the variable stored in the session, or do I need to pass on the value from URL to URL? This value is not stored in the session. So if you want it to, actually, is that true? Share my, let me see something. Let me just make sure I remember how to look at cookies. I used to know how to do this in Firefox. Okay, so let's see. So if I pass coupon test to this page, right? But how do I see what's in them? That would be useful. I don't believe it's stored. Yeah, I don't believe it's stored. Sorry for that I took all that time and I wasn't able to figure it out. But I don't think it's stored in the cookies, but you could easily test that on your site. Just pass them to a page that's not the checkout page, and then go to the checkout page. And if it automatically fills in the coupon code, then it's storing in the session. And if not, it's not. I don't think it is, but I did want to try and find out. Okay. Next question is from Rich. How can I determine what page a new customer is sent to after they've made their purchase? Customers are seeing a message that says you don't have access to this page. So this is all about confirmation core pages. So if we go to the demo site, and log in as the administrator. And go to Pages, Add New. And call this Test Confirmation Page. And then just add something on this page. Okay, so publish that. And now if we go back to our page settings, you'll see down here member mouse options. So under core page settings, you'll specify that this is a confirmation page for paid product. And then it'll show you a list of products in your system. So if I specify for this special offer bundle that this is the confirmation page that should be used, then if I go to my product settings and copy the purchase link for the special offer, open up incognito and purchase that, we'll see that it's taking me to the default, the custom confirmation page that we just created. So that's how you do it. Okay, so Cindy's telling me from her research that from this earlier question that the coupon stored is not stored in the cookies. So how do you pass it to the checkout page? So basically, the way you pass it to the checkout page is, so if I open up incognito window again, well, on our demo site, we don't have a coupon field yet. That's something that's going to be added within a day. But basically you do coupon equals and then whatever the coupon code is. And then if there is a coupon field on the checkout page, it will populate that coupon field with the coupon code passed in the URL. Okay, and the next question is from Richard. I'm planning soon to use the social login feature, Gmail, Facebook, Twitter. But imagine that this is going to be a headache to manage for my existing members who will want it. Presumably, I would have to delete their old accounts and let them create new ones. If there's an easier way to manage this migration, please tell me. You shouldn't have to, it shouldn't be a headache. So the way that the social login integration works is when somebody attempts to log in using Facebook or Twitter or whatever, MemberMouse will attempt to look up their email address or retrieve their email address from the place that they're logging in from. So if it's Facebook, MemberMouse will use the APIs to make a request to Facebook and pull the data based on you logging into Facebook. And the email address that MemberMouse receives back, if there is an account associated with that email address, then it will just link to the existing account. Now, probably the more common situation that you'll run into is that maybe the email address that somebody signed up with you is not the same email address they're using for Facebook. So in that situation, you will have to manage the migration. Hopefully that doesn't happen too often, you know, and that people's email address that they signed up with you is the same one they use for Facebook or Google or whatever. But if the email address is different, then after they've signed up, with the social login and created their new account, you'll have to go in and apply the appropriate access rights to their account manually. And depending on how many people you have to do this for, if it's a small number of people, then you should probably just cancel their previous account, cancel any subscriptions they have on that, and just ask them to re-sign up on the new account. So that their billing isn't happening on a different account. But if it's a larger group of people, then I wouldn't recommend doing that, because, you know, anytime you ask people to do something with billing, they may opt not to do it. And so you don't want to take that risk. So best case scenario is that when you do turn social login functionality on, that the email address associated with their social account is the same email address they're using a MemberMouse, in which case MemberMouse will automatically link to their existing account. All right. Cool. So at this point, there's no more questions. Okay. All right, Trey, how's it going?
Hey, good, yourself. Sorry, it's hard to type on this phone. Hey, so I'm just a prospect, so I'm not 100% sure like exactly what all membership can do. I'm also not all that computer savvy. What I wanted to do with it is more kind of a digital to physical component. But what my main question is you guys have the like $69 for a kind of like a conference call, and then you have the other two programs that help you get more set up. Can you just go over the difference in those? Because I was trying to look online, and you can just go over the difference of those.
Yeah, sure. So the main difference is really that the package that's specifically designed to help you get set up it has an organization to it. Basically, we're saying, based on our experience, we understand these are the things that people need when they're getting set up. So we basically have some templates and questionnaires that we go through with you and help you get started. Now, the call is just completely free form, right? So it's literally just for anybody to ask anything at any time. So the call could be the same as the setup if you wanted to structure it that way, but basically that's the difference. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yep. Perfect.
And Cindy also in the chat just posted links to the breakdown of the implementation packages and consultation services. So that should provide you all the details about.
All right. Sounds good. That's all I got for now.
Okay, cool. Thanks, Trey.
Appreciate it.
Yep. Okay, so do we have anything else to go over? Robert, anything from you? Or were we just checking things out and okay. Or were we just checking things out? Cool. All right, well, I guess then we'll jump off then, since there aren't any more questions. But appreciate everybody writing in with their questions and joining. And I hope everyone has a good weekend and is staying safe. And I will see you next time.